EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From TPC Boston in Norton, Mass, live first-round coverage of the Boston Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. Out to the action we go as we'll pick things up at the par 5 18th hole.
That's a tough breeze to allow from, coming from the right. Did an excellent job of adjusting for that breeze, and tee shot finishes up in the fairway.
Well, with that, let's bring in Notah Begay the third. Notah, now's where it gets tougher. You've missed out on one of the 25 automatic spots. You need to qualify through these Korn Ferry Tour playoffs. 3-week sprint to the finish. How do you approach this first tournament?
Well, Rich, let's be honest. If you're teeing it up in the Korn Ferry playoffs, the regular season hasn't gone as well as you had hoped, but every single one of these players has the chance to reverse those fortunes in this 3-week run to the finish.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And this will be a 3 under 68 for the opening round. Nicely done. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after... EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From TPC Boston, it's live second-round coverage of the Boston Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. And the golfer we'll be watching, definitely in contention, just 3 shots off the lead. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
That could be important as we go along. A good save of par here at 1, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Well, don't be fooled by the yardage on the card here at the par 5 second. It says 542, and that seems short. This is a pretty tough hole. It was renovated in 2010. You might need a fairway wood off the tee because of those mounds that go down the left side of the fairway. You want to stay away from those. If you do try to get home in 2, beware those 2 bunkers left side of the green. Those could be trouble. Just 5 feet left. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at -3. So we started with a short par 4, then the par 5 second, now a par 3 here at the third, Frank.
Got an L-shaped green just protected by that bunker on the right, so be very careful where that flag's located.
Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole location. That was completely overcooked.
Well, Rich, it looked like he just took the normal club that he would have out of the fairway, but you've always got to take at least one less when it looks like a flyer light.
A little conversation, and you've had these before, Frank, between the player and the caddy right there. Maybe they should have gone down a club. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. All right, Frank, now at the 4th hole, this is a chance to flex the muscles. It's a drivable 4.
It is. Well worth the go, but just be careful. If you flare one a little right, just right of those 3 bunkers, there's a little bit of a hazard.
Is starting up the right side. Don't let the short length fool you. This 4th is no pushover, and that is a very good tee shot there. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. Up next, the 466-yard par 4 fifth, where TPC Boston begins to demand more. Players have to be long and accurate off the tee to avoid a menacing bunker on the left side of the fairway, and a 3-tiered green awaits. That will do just fine. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Ten-foot putt left. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the fifth. And that won't help the cause one bit. Now we come to the challenging 465-yard par 4-6. Long, slight dogleg left through a narrow chute with two bunkers guarding the right side of the fairway. Par is definitely a good score here. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Now, a second here from 175 out.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Seventh hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 600 yards. What's the way to play it?
Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Get this one on the fairway here, then you've got no problem carrying that huge cross bunker with your second shot. The drive was fine, but just not long enough. So this par 5 out of his reach.
Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Six feet now for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he'll get it to 1 under now for the day, 4 under overall. Now to the par 3 8, and Frank, what's the best way to go here?
Hit your best, and then you're looking at making 2.
On to the 8th hole, Frank, nice par 3.
Yeah, this is where the accurate iron player will definitely get an advantage over the field.
Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole location. That was completely overcooked.
Just when the train was starting to pick up speed with those back-to-back birdies, then all of a sudden could be derailed.
That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. Frank, I love a hot dog and a soda at the turn. How hard is it to take a giant bite out of this ninth hole? Looks tough.
It is. Everything sort of bends where those two bunkers are, and that was sort of 350 yards to get past that. And there's an annoying little bunker that's about 30 yards short of this green. So you have to be precise with both the first and the second shot.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. Ooh, and that went straight down. That's going to be tough from there. From about 8 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the ninth. Yeah, that will mean it's a front nine score of 35, 1 under par. Par 4 10th at 425 yards isn't overly long, but it's a strategic hole and it demands accuracy. Maybe a fairway wood off the tee, and there's that two-tiered bunker you have to deal with on the right side of the green. You need to keep it away from that. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards left to the hole. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Frank, given all of the trouble that you can get into here at this par 3 11th, you'd have to say that the player's going to be happy walking off with 3.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest greens on the golf course, Rich, and too often people try and go a little flag hunting. If the flag's on the right side, you don't want to pay the price by finishing up in the bunker.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad.
Oh, you hate to miss from that distance.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead. Now at the 461-yard par 4 12th, how do you play it, Frank?
Well, hit 2 of your best here. Somehow find the fairway, and then you take anything on the green here. You see a lot of 6s here over the years.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. And another par 4 here at the 13th TPC Boston.
This is a slugger's paradise. Plays much longer than its 450 yards uphill. Big carry with the tee shot. That second shot's not exactly short either.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Now a 7-footer. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. Back here at the par 4 14th, ready to tee off. This is a big dog leg to the left. 495-yard hole, Frank.
Yeah, don't try and hug that left side too much. There's a bunch of little mounds, and the chances of getting a good lie there, next to none.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. Well read. That's in for a bogey 5, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Frank, after a couple of par 4s where you just sort of let it go with the driver, different strategy here at the 15th?
Yeah, you don't want to get carried away here. This is one where just a nice smooth swing, get that ball in the fairway. And that second shot, you've got to carry that false front.
This one started up the right side. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going,
Gone.
goodbye.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay at 2 under.
Frank, I don't think they've come up yet with an EA Sports Bass Fishing Challenge, and this wouldn't be the time to do it, would it? 16th hole.
We might see a few people fishing for their golf ball, though. Big mound in the middle of this green. You don't have to go directly at the flag when it's on the left. You can use that mound to kick the ball around.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. This one, not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Yeah, you can't do much better than that. That could run forever if you don't get the right speed. That's a nice job. Oh, no. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. Seventeenth hole here is just 412 yards. Depends where you are in the round. If you need to make up ground, well, then you'll take on a little more risk. Try to go over that ridge and maybe have a wedge into this green, chance to make a 3. If you're just trying to protect and make a 4, maybe you play it down the right side of the fairway. Gives you a longer shot in, but at least you'll be on the safe side. Now a second from 162. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Oh, is that any good? perfect.
That was tracking pretty well too. That could have gone in for the same price.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Well, we've seen through the years so much can happen here at this finishing hole. Doesn't look long, and it's not at 530 yards. It's just that a lot can happen here. You can certainly make an eagle and turn it all around, or if it gets away from you, you make one mistake, you can walk out of here with a bogey or worse. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. Oh! Nah, that's not going to escape it.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is working back up the hill, but it doesn't look like it has a whole lot of break to it whatsoever.
Okay, safely in for his par at 18. That's going to be a second round, 73. So for our featured golfer, Frankie, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, and all of a sudden you're off and running.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. Today from TPC Boston, live third round coverage of the Boston Open. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader, And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Safely in. It's a par here at first. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. We come now to the 542-yard par 5 second, renovated in 2010. This hole plays tough. Might need a fairway wood off the tee to avoid mounds down the left side of the fairway. If you go for the green in 2, there are 2 dangerous bunkers to the left of the green. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. That is not the spot to be.
Bladed that one.
Bryce is not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Yeah, easy to come up short on that one, but that's a decent effort. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain right where he is. This third hole is distinctly New England, right, with that stone wall. Sort of feels old, even though this golf course was renovated not that long ago. This is all about a well-struck iron shot. This is a proper par 3. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, tough to gauge quite how far the ball's going to travel coming out of the sand, and that checks up a little bit short. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Here now with a par 4 fourth, and at just 298 yards. That's right, under 300 yards, end of par 4. You thinking about driving the green?
Only the faint of heart won't go for this green. It's been good driving so far. That ball bounces into the rough, so just the first fairway miss to date.
we turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And he moves it to 2 under par. Now on to the 5th, and Frank, a pretty challenging par 4.
Yeah, gentle dogleg to the left. There's a short bunker on the right. That's not really in play. You can just see that one on the left. Ideally, just want to hit something around 330 yards to this very difficult green.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Nope, that'll be short, maybe by a good 10 feet. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. This is one of the most challenging holes on the golf course, Frank. 465-yard par 4/6.
Yeah, just hit your tee shot in between those two trees. You don't have to be too aggressive. You really do have to hit this ball in the fairway because that green is tucked very close to the water.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, now a big par 5, the 7th hole.
Yeah, there's an interesting feature on this par 5. About 100 yards short of the green is that huge cross bunker. So a good tee shot, that shouldn't be a problem. Stray a little, and then your mind is definitely on that.
That one up the right side. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Hole number 8 now, 213 yards in length, a par 3. And Frank, what can we expect?
Really narrow at the front of this green. A lot of mounding. Ball normally kicks towards the left. One place you don't want to go, though, is that left bunker. The bunker shot's all downhill from there.
He might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And that won't help the cause one bit. What a way to close out this front 9 with the longest par 4 on this opening side. It's 472 yards at dog legs to the left. And then that second shot is a blind one. This is a good par 4. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Frank, golf so often is a game of avoiding something. What do you want to stay away from here at the 9th?
You have to avoid that little pot bunker just short of this green. If the pin's at the back, it's fine. You can fly the ball into the middle of the green. But if the pin's on the front, just make sure you carry that little bunker.
That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, that's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
This is a 23-foot putt.